Which way?
Top up. There you go.
All right. Back to Jeff Gregory.
So anyway.
Sorry, guys.
We're back. We're live again. Maybe. I don't know. Something's going on over there.
It's so frustrating.
Social media.
Understand.
We're probably going to have to start doing this too.
We're going to start doing this on Facebook.
You are.
I mean, it's YouTube.
Instagram.
YouTube. Whatever.
TikTok.
I'm tired.
Yeah, we actually have the power now to go live on TikTok.
We do.
You get those 1,000 followers and you get the privilege of going live on TikTok.
Woo woo. Another cool thing before we get back to questions, because there was like 50 other comments that we didn't get to, so Pam may have to go back and find those for us. Sorry, everybody. But while we're doing that, you've got a podcast coming up.
Oh, what? Huh?
Don't you remember you did a
podcast
boat tour? It's actually on YouTube.
Joseph, just move the whole stand. Turn it this way. There you go. Perfect.
He ain't got enough camera on him, y'all. Lord,
it was
help me.
cutting my shoulder off about right here.
So it's not cutting mine off?
Turn it a little bit back the other way now.
It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm like, whatever. I don't need the camera on me. It's all about you.
I can't tell.
Whatever.
All the comments. Oh, we love Rhonda. We love Rhonda.
Well, because I'm awesome.
Hey, Mr. Jim.
Jim!
Chris Summerall says, do you think too much info is too much?
Yes.
Yes.
Dangerous.
Yes.
I have very few guys that I talk to.
I'm going to get on those comments now.
During or prior to practice for any tournament. And I'm talking about other Elite Series anglers. Dale Hightower and I try to help each other as best we can. That's really about the only one I talk to anymore. And the reason for that is I don't want, say it's Patrick Walters. Respecting greatly as an angler, but I don't want what he's doing in my head, because I know what I want to go do, and if it works, it's great. If it doesn't, then I'm going to do something different. But I don't ever want to find myself in a position where somebody's got an opportunity to win. I don't want to wind up doing what they're doing in the same places they've been doing it. That's just not how I roll. It wouldn't be any different than going down there and fishing Klon's area that he's won 2 Elite Series events on St. John's. I don't roll that way. And sometimes that costs me dearly, but that's just not what I do.
John wanted to know, how's your boat handle in ice fishing?
I don't think that Yamaha's rated to break ice, but I mean, I guess if you held that Ultrex just right and it, got enough prop speed, it'd pull you across. I'm just saying. I mean, if you took some kind of morphed one of them snowcat mobile things on the back end of it, you'd probably skeet right on across that ice real good.
Oh my God.
I would probably suggest one of the duck boats for that. Be a little bit better.
If
Than
you got going fast enough, you can raise your motor up and just skeet on across it for real.
How are you going to get back though? That's my
You could
thing.
put that stuff on there like Chevy Chase did on
Chevy Chase,
whatever you call him, on his sled in Christmas Vacation.
Chevy Chase.
That's how you say
Mr.
Chevy,
Jim
right?
said, don't take my boat nice.
Whatever. Somebody wants to know, what's the color of your big bite fight frog you used to win the 2018 Open?
I actually used 3 different colors.
Oh my goodness,
Candy
y'all.
grass?
Nope.
No, it wasn't
was not
candy
available.
grass.
On Magic.
There's a Christmas tree. It's just over there, Toby.
Nope. We used Confusion, Hematoma,
Oh, that's right.
and maybe. No, Confusion and Hematoma were the 2 colors that I used.
All right.
Chris Summerall says, when did you learn to drive a boat?
When I was born, I
When
don't
he
know.
could walk, he came out in a boat. I think that's why he
pretty
weighed 9
sure-
pounds and 15 ounces.
Pretty sure I started operating a boat alone by myself on the water when I was 8, 9 years old.
Lucky.
Had a trolling motor and a little 14-foot boat with a battery and
A paddle.
Hey,
a paddle. I would troll to the area I wanted to fish in and walk up to the front and start paddling everywhere. White Oak Lake in South Arkansas.
Got a picture of it.
Albert Sanchez wants to know if you prefer worm or crawlers.
Ooh,
I don't know what he's
Question.
talking about. So
Yeah.
I know a worm, like a regular worm, right?
Yeah.
But what's a crawler? A rock crawler? Or is that a different thing?
he'd have to
Yeah,
clear that
picture
up.
me.
I like chartreuse night crawlers when I'm using night crawlers.
Like a rubber night crawler? Is that what you're talking about?
No, you can actually buy chartreuse live night crawlers.
No, you can't. You're pulling my leg. You can really? Shut up.
And you can dye shiners chartreuse.
Or red, or blue, or
How
green.
do you dye a shiner?
Carefully, you have to take
Shut up. Y'all
a
messing with
pin to
me.
each scale.
Y'all are being
A
douchebags.
very small airbrush.
Very small airbrush, huh? Oh my gosh, y'all are so wrong. Tammy says, "Hey, Merry Christmas." Hey, Miss Tammy. Oh my goodness. Love our family at Big Bite. Love our Big Bite fam. So yeah, that's good for that piece of it. So finally overcoming crazy stuff. And you want to talk a little bit more about winter fishing? It's 7:43, so we still got a few minutes before we have to talk about our giveaway. Or do you want to talk about the open schedule some more? Because we really didn't talk about it.
We'll kind of bounce around between the two.
Well, Michael says, can you still fish a 10-inch worm in the winter?
I would say
Why
you
not?
could probably catch bass on a 10-inch worm 365 days a year. I have personally witnessed bass being caught in water that was probably 48 to 50 degrees in the spring on a 10-inch worm. Little lake over in Kentucky, Tennessee border years ago. Kind of to my astonishment, because that was one of the things that I wouldn't have thought of tying on, but Tim Dowden tied on a 10-inch ribbon tail power worm
Go Timmy!
and just started catching them out of the back of the boat. I was catching them on a fighting frog,
Just saying.
but there were probably 42 billion bass in that one creek, so we were able to just kind of wail on them in there. It was fun.
Daniel
And
Sparlin
CJ
says,
here's
what
some
location are you looking forward to most next year on the elite schedule?
Whoa, man.
Mine or his? Mine's Sabine.
Ooh.
Mine's Sabine.
So they got to go down to the open with me on the Sabine River.
But that's because I haven't gone to New York yet.
And
I'm ready. I want
fun place, great people. Loved it down there. Didn't make the cut, so we went to the beach, which is pretty fun. And Joseph ate like 80 tons of crabs while we were down there.
That's a little less, but you know.
I'm looking
That's
forward
right.
to having coffee with Mr. Carl and
Lord have
eating
mercy.
seafood. That's what I'm excited about. It's gonna be fun.
Crab.
Brett Pruitt and his lady friend Sierra said, "Hey and Merry Christmas." So hey to our Monroe peeps.
I don't know. I'm really excited to go back to some of the places that we went last year. Probably the most excitement that's being generated in my little small brain right now is probably around Lake Fork.
In April,
Yeah,
because it's
Yeah.
April. It's
Yeah.
not because it's because it's Lake Fork in April. We were talking about this earlier.
yeah.
He's
That's,
excited.
That's pretty exciting right there.
He kicks me under the table when he tells me not to say something.
Let's see.
Miss Jennifer.
Purvis Cope says, is Hummingbird coming out with something like the Lowrance active target?
Yeah, it's going to be the
What is it called?
Mega Live.
Mega Live.
Christopher Egan says, do you warm your fluorocarbonate before you spool it?
You know, I do not.
Never heard of that.
I don't now.
Darwin's on.
When I do spool up a spinning reel with fluorocarbon, what I'll do is I'll take that spool off of the reel. I'll come in the house and I'll run it under hot water, run hot water over it. What that does is relaxes that memory, which I use 7-pound sniper over there. She got some craziness going on with her phone. Sorry about that, folks. But Yeah,
I
I
just
don't.
need a regular camera with Facebook.
I don't ever warm my fluorocarbon. I like to. I say I don't. I guess when it comes out of the truck in the summertime, it's pretty warm. But generally on spinning rods, I'm using braid to fluorocarbon leader, so that's not an issue for me.
Jim said Neely Henry or Fort because he's gonna be there with the fam, I think.
Love
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Jennifer just made a comment a while ago. She told Jim she's ready to go.
Mr. Kevin James, how are you this evening, sir?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that and of course
Spinning reel. We
Florida,
got some funny
St. John's River. You know, we started out down there year before last year. It's still 2020 in it.
I was about to say,
Trying to skip ahead, y'all. Trying to get out of 2020 as
it'll
fast
be
as we
St.
can.
John's is the first tournament for the last 3 years for the elites. So
And
this year and
finished
the last 2, yeah.
73rd out of 75. Went back there last year. Had a top 12. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going back.
We're gonna keep moving up.
You know, I'm totally thrilled about our entire schedule this year. There's only
It's gonna be fun.
I think we said one body of water that I haven't been to, and that's Neely Henry, right? Or is that the Open? No, that's an elite series.
That's the Open. It's the April Open.
I don't
No, it's the James River in Richmond. You haven't been to that one. That's one of the Northern Opens.
Yeah, I'm talking about elite series tournaments.
Oh, the Elite Series tournament? You have been.
Put some time in on Pickwick this year, so that's a plus.
I don't know. Maybe it was Neely Henry. No, you've been on Neely Henry.
When?
I don't remember.
Not that I know of.
I don't remember.
I don't
just
remember.
don't remember.
It all kind of runs together. Very excited about going back to the St. Lawrence, possibly twice.
Why would you say twice?
What divisions of the Opens we gonna fish?
Well, that's right, because it's Thousand Islands.
Yeah.
Have we decided? Have we made that decision?
Have we made that decision?
I don't know. Have we made that decision? Because I haven't made the deposits yet, so I'm checking.
Well, you can't make the deposits yet because they won't even take the deposits till the 12th or something.
So we're thinking about doing. I say we. What are we?
We're rolling that over. We're doing some mulling on that deal.
Mull. This isn't cider. You don't mull it. Anyway, we're thinking centrals and we're thinking northerns based on the schedule and how they mesh with the elite stuff. The toughest month is going to be April because it's going to be a little crazy. Yay!
Matt Lloyd says, hope y'all are having a great evening. My question is, how do you try and become better at one technique? My weak side is chatterbaits and swim jigs.
Ooh,
Very simple.
practice.
You take all the rods out of your boat, kayak, whatever you're going to fish out of that day, or whether you're just going to fish off the bank. You take about 5 chatterbaits, and that's what you go throw.
Toby
Very
says, no,
simple.
you have not been to Neely Henry. So thanks, Toby.
Okay, that clarified. We have not been to Neely Henry.
Toby's better at keeping up with you than I am.
He's better at keeping up with me than I am.
But anyway, continue.
Swim
Sorry.
jigs are the same way. If you want to get better at throwing a swim jig, just go throw it. That's the best way. It's the same thing. I did the same thing. I needed to get better at skipping jigs. So I put one rod in the boat and I went and skipped jigs 3-4 days in a row. And that's all I did. I didn't carry crankbaits. I didn't carry spinner baits. It was just, that's how I have to learn, is just to go do it. Drop shotting was the same way. I actually learned how to drop shot standing on a dock on one of our little private lakes up here when my son was still in a car seat. That's how long ago that was. But I would literally just carry him out there on days that it was nice. I would set him down on the dock and I would fish a drop shot until I got the confidence I needed to be able to take it and put it into my arsenal out in the boat. That was actually before I owned a boat.
Yeah.
Chris Summerall says, are there any new products you're excited for?
Yeah, the Mega Live.
The Mega
is probably
Live.
the biggest deal. Which I'm really excited to see what the 2021 Express boat's going to look like. I know there's some changes that have been made. some upgrades, some different things. I'm really excited to get my eyes on that. Should be coming out pretty soon.
Ed Kalteski says, what conditions do you use a spinnerbait versus a chatterbait?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
That's a good question.
So for me, the spinnerbait deal is something that's kind of one of those baits that a lot of people got away from when the chatterbait got real popular. So I can go behind guys with a spinnerbait now.
Crazy.
When they're throwing a chatterbait and I'm throwing something, that spinnerbait's a lot more subtle. And that subtleness a lot of times will pick up those bites. The key example, Lay Lake, day one, 2 of the 3 big fish that I had on day one, that's what I caught them on, was on a greenfish 1/2 ounce spinnerbait. And I know that there were other guys in that area during practice throwing chatterbaits, and to be able to go in there on day one and pick up those 2 big ones that I weighed in on the spinnerbait was I think the reason why is because that was something that they hadn't seen in a while.
Cool.
Wow.
Yes, nothing. I'm just been looking for something. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Continue. And Pam likes a spinnerbait. Why do you like a spinnerbait?
Because it's fun.
Because it's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Helpful.
What else?
Trip says I can catch one out of my bathtub on a spinnerbait.
What else we got?
Got nothing over here.
All right, so going back to the opens, we got Grand Lake in October. Hardest time to fish Grand Lake out there.
Let me check my calendar.
It's October.
It is. You're correct.
I didn't scope that one out. That was like, bing! Grand Lake, got to do that one. That's my favorite time to fish over there, is because that's the transition. That's the toughest time of the year to fish it. And that's probably one of the ones that I'm most looking forward to, because I'll have some time off during the summer and early fall to go over there and look around and do a lot of scouting, and that's just one of those places that I have a lot of confidence that time of year. You know, last time the Open was there, I finished 8th, and that was the same time of year. I know what kind of pressure the lake's going to have prior to that event, and it's another one of those places where I can take that Express and put it in places that other guys can't go.
Woo woo.
You know, so it's definitely another opportunity for me to go cash a check and maybe even take a swing at a fence and maybe hit a home run over there. So we'll see how it goes.
You're bothering me. You know,
Can't help it.
you're gonna have to help it because you're driving me crazy. He's been watching way too much Talladega Nights, y'all, and I'm about to kill him. About to kill him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Him. You need to back up, boo. Back
Frankly,
up.
I don't know the definition of too much.
You don't know the definition of too much. Okay. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what to do with my hand.
Oh my gosh. You are so not bright.
She tells me I'm not intelligent.
You can be very intelligent, but you wear me out. Like, wear me out.
So
I love him.
we'll get into this little darling right here real quick.
Let's do that.
Spro Mix Stick, designed by Mr. Mike McClellan.
Oh,
The
gosh.
keys that I like to look at on a jerkbait, pick your brand, pick your poison. I like the mixed stick in extremely cold water. It's one of those baits that doesn't have a ton of action, and I think that's why, in my opinion, that's why it shines so much in the really, really cold water. You know, from I'm going to say cold being 48 and below. It's just one of those baits that through the years since Mike brought it out, it's produced a lot of fish for me. You can never fish it too slow. And one of the things I see people doing now that I think prevents them from catching as many fish, with a mix stick or any other type of jerk bait is they're wanting to jerk on it so stinking hard. Shad are dying, they're not trying to swim 10 feet. You know, you want just a little subtle movement. You know, just a little subtle movement. Because shad are not swimming, you know, 3 or 4 foot apart. When they're swimming and they're dying, they're just kind of giving a little wiggle and a little wiggle. So try to use that to increase your catch ratio. Now, as that water starts to warm in the spring, yeah, you can get a little bit more aggressive and make that bait move a lot more and trigger more bites. But in the fall, when those shad are dying, slow it down, tone it down, and that'll probably help you catch a few more fish. The other is the Spro Rock Crawler. This is the Phantom Green color that I can't hold on to, even though those Gamakatsu hooks are like ignorantly sharp. See? Same thing. I crank with fast reels. I throw these on 7 3-to-1s, but I turn the handle extremely slow. I literally want that bait just to crawl, rock crawler. I just want it to crawl across the bottom and just barely move side to side. 45-degree banks, even some bluff walls with both baits are the key areas that I'm going to key on. Try to fish those maybe not all the way back in the creek, but maybe 3/4 to halfway back in the creek. And sometimes they don't, depending on what body of water you're at, they may be already back out on the main lake. But try to look for the birds. You know, that's an old one that I was taught many years ago, is find those birds, find the bait fish, you're going to find the bass. And those are just some things that will hopefully help y'all through the winter time. Another thing's a jig. You know, they're going to start eating crawfish through the winter. Single tail grub the same way. Big Bite makes a great color combination of single tail grubs, 3, 4, 5-inch models, I think. Those are things that'll help y'all put a few more fish in the boat in the wintertime.
Chris Summerall says, ever fish a deep jerk bait in less than 6 foot of water?
You know, I have, but it's been a long time. I think Smithwick used to make it on Spoonbill Rogue. I've still got a few of them out there that I've fished in some shallow water before, and it's pretty good when they're up there shallow.
Michael Horn says 5 favorite winter baits.
Winter baits.
Jig, jerk bait, rock crawler. Let's see, single tail grub, single swim bait,
Do you have a question?
and
Oh wait, yes.
wow, probably drop shot. That'd probably be my favorites.
Nice.
Is Instagram still running, son?
Yeah.
What was your question?
I got a question though. Can you briefly talk about cranking cold, clear water? Pretty please.
Yeah.
Pretty please.
Basically everything I just said with the rock crawler. You know, you throw it on 10-pound, 12-pound line, 45-degree banks, slow it down, and just take your time. Don't be in a big hurry when the winter time. You want your boat moving slow and your bait moving slower. That's just how I feel that you catch more fish in the winter.
Awesome. You ready?
I guess.
It's too pick from.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I have 3 questions already.
Oh, you do?
What
Okay.
you got?
What else?
All right. Is there any way to fish shallow in the winter, and when do you choose a silent crank over a noisy one?
Ooh, I want to know that answer.
So
Because I just saw where they were starting to put the little bead or whatever in the Little John's or something today. It was on the Spro site today.
Yeah.
I'm starting to keep up, y'all. I'm trying.
So this is the Fat Papa. It's a
It's
silent.
silent.
The rock crawler actually has a very, very subtle rattle to it.
Not
Ow!
like my earrings.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, we almost had to do the braid trick, y'all.
No, we didn't.
Dang.
Good try though.
We should do that on live.
No, we
Yeah, we should, shouldn't we, y'all?
That hurt though.
Nope, we can't put it in me. We have to put it in you, and I get to practice doing it. No.
shouldn't. Don't tempt me.
That would be awesome.
Watercolor dictates whether I use a loud rattling crankbait or a
Would you say
soft.
color?
Yeah,
Okay. Why?
it helps them find the bait.
Oh, what's the sound? Did it end on Insta? Okay.
Should be good.
Keeping up then. Good deal.
That's now there are certain instances where I will use a rattling crankbait in clear water. When the fish are shallow and they're very aggressively feeding, I will go to say
What? Let me see.
the Ruku shad or one of those lipless style crankbaits that has a lot of vibration, a lot of rattle to it. What's y'all over here?
Nothing. You don't worry about it. Continue to finish yours.
Anyway, but the dirtier the water, the louder color, the louder I want the rattle to be, the harder I want that bait to vibrate. They got something going
We
on.
got people on Instagram talking about juju. We're putting juju on you. No.
To put that juju on me with about
Michael Horn says, last one, how do you like fishing grass in the winter?
Sacrifice Joseph.
Oh wow. Hey. Alright, you know. I know how it is. Okay.
Take one for the team.
Wintertime grass fishing, I actually prefer brown to green, and that's the color of the grass. For whatever reason, I found through the years that you can find a good patch of brown grass, whatever type of grass it may be, it holds a little bit more heat, and fish seem to congregate around it. Generally, when I'm doing that, I'm punching, whether it's a 3/4 ounce punch weight or up to a 2 ounce punch weight. But that's what I found has been better for me in the wintertime.
Cool. What was the express question? There was one about draft.
Yeah. How big of a difference of draft from your express boat to glass fiber?
Do you know what you're talking about?
I mean, if you were watching day one at Lake Fork this year, I had 3 people in my boat, and I was literally going through about 8 inches of water with 3 grown-ups. Because the camera guy that I had, he was not real big, but the
camera was as big as the camera guy.
Oh yeah, the camera weighs like 80 pounds or something. But yeah, it'll get shallow, real shallow. And I mean, there's other brands out there that can get close, but I know exactly how shallow I can get. I've been in a few places that were too shallow, but those are few and far between and hard to find.
Sweet. I think that's it for tonight. We talked about winter fishing. Is there anything else you want to say about the open schedule? We posted it on a story, but we can post the other graphics on a regular post too, so you guys can all see that. I did send y'all the link though in the Facebook, in the Facebook chat. So if y'all have that, you got the link to the opens list.
We lost audio.
Oh, you probably it's up there.
Just hit the restart.
Restart.
Help Dad.
Oh, that one.
And so we got that, and then talked about the elites. I'm trying to go through my list. Like, what else did we forget? I can't think of anything. We're about to give everybody their Christmas presents. We do hope everybody has a great Christmas and happy holiday. And hopefully 2021 is better than 2020.
I know what happened.
And COVID won't mess with us too bad. Oh, do we? Oh, can you hear me now, Verizon? Can you hear me now?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Instagram.
It should be.
I don't know. There's some weird stuff happening.
Any tips for finding bass?
Hi, Miss
in the
Jeanette.
desert?
Do what was that, Joseph?
Any tips for finding bass in the desert?
No.
Can y'all hear us out there on Instagram? Please send us a message and let us know, or just comment and let us know.
Jeff, I don't know when we're coming back to winter. I actually am thinking about heading south the week after Christmas, but we haven't really talked ourselves into it because of all the stuff going on. But we are considering heading south after Christmas. I don't know yet. We haven't really told my brother-in-law yet.
Yeah,
but we got people who will put us up, so I'm not really too worried about it. Lane's like, I can hear you fine.
All right, back to the question.
Okay.
All right, look, let me find it again. Any tips for finding bass in the desert?
Water.
Nathan, what did you get me on my birthday? Nathan's birthday's Monday. Happy birthday, Nathan. I got a great pair of earrings for you.
Here, this will work right here. I don't know what this is, but you can have that for your birthday.
It's a ribbon on the cookie box.
Beautiful purple ribbon. I'm joking. I'll throw you a little something. Maybe. What else we got?
We got to give away our Christmas present.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Who's ready to get their Christmas present mailed to them next week? Or tomorrow. It just depends on when I can get it all packaged up. I'm going to try to get it to you before Christmas, but, post the surface.
So, the winner of the Christmas giveaway, we're doing 1 or 2?
We're going to do 1. And if we have some other things, we might send some alternate stuff out. If y'all are, y'all all been on the good list for the most part. So, just saying.
How do we know that?
Because I've been keeping up with them.
You've been talking to Santa?
I am Santa.
I'm in trouble.
Hello.
Ooh, Lord.
I even got the earrings. I am
probably
so
ain't gonna get nothing
Santa.
for Christmas, y'all.
Well, you're right, because I'm paying all your
I know
stuff
what I'm
off.
getting for Christmas.
Yeah, your dues paid.
And a brand new Express X21.
I ain't getting. Yeah, I guess
Woo.
that's true.
Actually, I'm borrowing it from Mr. Jim Ford next year. I'm borrowing his boat.
Nate said he liked purple.
Lavender.
Kayla wants to know if you're ready for Grand, Joseph.
Heck yeah, you know it.
They got a contest going.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
love
right. That's right. J squared versus what are their names, Aunt Pam?
The PJs,
That's
Oh.
Parker and Jackson.
the Slayers,
I think
The
we'll be
Slayers
fine.
is Aiden and
Sawyer.
Sawyer. I don't remember Kayla's name. Do you remember? Kayla, you gotta help me out, girl. We got a hat for Kayla too. We need to get that for her. Get it
Yes.
out.
Won't be much of a competition.
Did we get our hat away already?
No, we didn't give her hat away. It's in my box in there.
Okay. Your hat's in the box.
Yes,
in there.
Jim, you're on the good list. If you let Jen travel with me again next year, that's the
No,
only way
don't
you're getting
do
on
it.
the list.
Don't do it. Don't do
She
it.
gets to come to one tournament.
She can come to whatever tournament she wants to.
No.
Nothing but net. That's him.
Nothing but net. There you go, boo boo.
The
Thank you, baby
basketball
girl. I got you.
What's a net?
She plays
Nothing but
basketball.
net.
That's a good
Oh,
question.
okay. I got you.
That girl, like, bam. She's a
So
powerhouse.
y'all ready to do this?
I'm ready if you are. Are you ready?
Yeah, I don't know if Sean Sappington's ready or not.
Sean, you won! Yay! I don't think he can actually watch tonight. I think he's actually done for the night. He had
Yeah,
to
I
go
think
do
he had
something.
other things going on, something, but yeah.
We'll reach out to Sean. Sean, you're gonna get a nice little goodie bag full of
And
stuff.
we're probably going to give away a little something else too.
Jennifer said only
And
one.
that's going to go to, I can't read your writing right
Which
here.
one are you pointing at?
That one right there.
Jeanette Grossman. Grossman.
There you go, Miss Jeanette.
Jeanette, we're gonna send you something too, girlfriend.
Yeah. Rhonda's feeling generous.
It's Christmas. I love Christmas. I love giving people presents. It makes me happy.
The cookies shouldn't go bad before they get there.
We'll see.
Maybe.
Good.
We'll see.
I do make good cookies though. I'm just saying, as long as I don't have to fry them, we're okay. We are good to go. So congratulations, Sean. Those are Let me show you this.
I wouldn't eat those.
We got our doggies
good
little
idea.
Christmas cookies, so I'm excited. Those are going to be fun to give. I will not give these away. Y'all won't have to worry about that. But
I almost ate one the other day.
our doggies are going to get Well, look at that. Isn't that the cutest
That'll
thing
last a
ever?
whole 0.72
It might last
seconds.
2 seconds, but it's a little gingerbread man cut out cookie.
Does it taste like gingerbread?
I don't know. You gonna try it?
No.
Hey, I'll try it.
I
I
know
might.
you.
It actually don't smell too bad. I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Ooh, it smells really good.
Hey,
It's pretty yummy.
hey, give me $5.
I mean, if I was
and
in
I'll
a
do it.
pinch, I'd probably go and be like,
Shout out to Three Dog Bakery in Bentonville because they make good things for their dogs and our dogs, and we always get them something really cool for Christmas there. So if y'all are ever in Bentonville, y'all should come visit us, and we'll take you there. It's really good. Toby, Merry Christmas. We love you guys. Give Bobby a big hug for me.
one thing I'm gonna ask everybody: go out there, Facebook. I don't know how to do it on Instagram, but go out there on the Facebook page.
Love it.
Invite all your friends to follow and like Harvey Horn Fishing, and we would greatly appreciate that.
That'll be the best Christmas present ever.
If y'all are on TikTok, all the content is clean. I do no twerking on TikTok. Just gonna throw that out there right now.
I won't let him, and he's mad at me about it.
Darn.
You won't do it without Brad.
You probably get paid.
Chris,
though.
I've never heard of a windmill cookie. What the heck's a windmill cookie?
What?
You're gonna have to talk to a girl about that. I love me some cookies.
Mom, you don't know what a windmill.
What's a windmill
Yeah.
cookie? Chris says he wants Jim for Christmas. Jim.
Too bad, I'm taking them.
You're Jennifer and Jim's Jennifer gonna have to fight for that one, I think. I don't know though.
You might be
Jim's
getting a little
Jen
more than you
might
can
let
handle.
you have it.
Stay safe out there, everybody.
Merry Christmas. We love you all so much.
We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we can do a live wherever we're at after Christmas. Well, that's New Year's Eve. Do you want to do a New Year's Eve?
Why not?
Y'all want to do some cocktails with the horns on New Year's Eve?
Oh Lord.
Oh God, no.
Yes,
Please,
you
no.
do.
So he's the
Girl.
gift that keeps on giving.
And then some. And then some. We gotta go get Joseph ready for his tournament on Sunday. I'll be fishing a benefit tournament on
Merry
Saturday.
Christmas, Ed.
Both tournaments in Oklahoma. I'll be doing something a little different Saturday.
What are you going to be doing different on Saturday?
I'm gonna be fishing the crappie tournament.
Are you now?
That's what I'm gonna be doing.
That's gonna
Is
be
that what
something.
you've decided to do?
That's what I'm gonna do
Okay, because you had two
Crappie
options.
Cowboy?
with the crappie cowboy, Mr. Craig Nichols.
Oh, yay!
Yep,
That'd be cool.
that's how we're gonna roll.
That'd be fun. We
Uh,
could update everybody on crappie fishing.
yep, yep.
You can go that way, I'll go that way.
Right? I want some in my freezer.
I don't know if they let you keep them after a crappie tournament.
I don't know.
I'm
You
probably
never
gonna
know.
say no, but
You never know.
Mama
We
had
might
a
could
bit
go-
with that walleye caught. That was what we were having. I think I did mention that.
yeah.
She said she caught a walleye. She didn't say she was having a walleye. I
Okay,
love walleye.
we're gonna leave y'all
Merry
to
Christmas, everybody. We love
to your
y'all. Thanks so
devices.
much for everything.
stay safe.
We'll do cocktails on New Year's Eve with the horns and whoever else we have with us at the time.
Oh God.
Yeah.
We'll keep it up and I'll show y'all how to mix a drink.
Mm.
Yep.
Yay! And thank you, Miss Jeanette. We appreciate y'all. Have a good night, everybody. Mwah.